I've always had horses, you know. My first horse was a little black horse named Molly, and that was the first friend I ever had, and for a lot of years, the only one I had. I was sexually abused as a child. I kept that a secret for 20 years. Fortunate enough, I had a lady that had brought her horses to keep at my farm, and I didn't realize it, but she was a 35-year veteran therapist. I went to the barn and sat down with her. She began to tell me her story, how she'd suffered with alcoholism and different things like that. But the thing that stuck with me more was that she said that she was sexually assaulted. And I guess that was the first time in my life that I ever met somebody face to face who understood where I was at.
Carry me home when the light in my eyes does fade.
You know, I was big into opiates and alcohol, and you know, that's what ultimately got me.
He had a pretty normal life up till maybe the last couple of months, and I just noticed that I was drinking more than usual.
I was a drug addict for the last 16 years who has a great career, great family. Just didn't realize I was a drug addict.
Most of our patients have trauma-related issues. It's painful for everybody. Equine therapy is really unique in its ability to allow patients to get into that area that is crucial for them to stay, to get and stay sober.
I never thought in my wildest dreams that I could bond with a horse or a horse could make me think different.
Because they respond to you. If you're feeling a level of anxiety, they feel that anxiety and they react accordingly. So Dale was really instrumental in really helping me understand more about the horses, but then also how it reflects upon actually my behavior and what's going on with me.
What's she giving you now?
A lot of feedback, a lot of love.
She's very non-judgmental, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
He almost does stealth therapy. The patients don't even really know that they're getting therapy until they're crying and they don't realize why they're crying.
They kind of see that mirror image, you know, going on with them, and it is amazing. You know, I've had several, I mean, I can't sit here and tell you how many times I've seen people pick horses that so mirror themselves. And when they hear their stories or they hear their past, they're like, oh my God, what just happened, you know? This is stuff over 30 years that I've accumulated off a lot of different people. And I just have managed to put it into a way that works for me and a method.
It's just his pure honesty and integrity that is evident to everyone. And his ability to translate that through his horses at the same time is just golden.
And now that I've taken his therapy, I'll be the first to say that Dale probably is one of my biggest influences on my recovery.
To have somebody tell you what's going on that you're not aware of, it's pretty humbling. He's gonna tell you what you don't want to hear, and that's the truth. A lot of times the truth hurts.
I was them. I was that kid that hurt. I was that kid that didn't have no hope. I was that man that wanted to die. And I told the lady that helped me, I sat in the hallway of my barn, and I said, if I ever get it, if I ever get all this stuff you're telling me about, I'll spend the rest of my life helping somebody else. That's what drives me.
I've never met anybody else like him. And he's got qualities that if just half of the men in this world had, this would be a whole lot better place. That's the truth.